But on that, Mark, how do you think the value of this trade is going to impact Deshaun Watson? Because, like Chris was saying, a lot of people look at this and be like, "Oh, what's Deshaun Watson worth now? 3, 4 first-round picks," and they kind of forget a lot of this was also built into the fact that Jared Goff's contract was so large and Detroit was taking it on. So I wouldn't be surprised if you get a comparable deal for Deshaun Watson.
So I don't think it's going to be as skewed as something like the Stephon Diggs trade compared to the DeAndre Hopkins trade, because I think that was just a robbery. But
You know, the Stephon Diggs trade?
I still think
The Hopkins trade.
Oh, my bad.
I think they're asking for what, like 2 1s, 2 2s, and 2 defensive starters. I mean,
Sorry,
that's
I'm not paying. I'm not
You're not
paying.
getting that.
No,
You're not
no
getting that.
team is ever going to do that.
Did you see Colin Coward's prediction?
No.
He said like a mock, like if the Raiders would want to trade, it was Carr, 2 firsts, I think like a second, and also Darren Waller.
No.
And I'm like,
No,
are you kidding me?
At least.
I know. I don't know. It was like I want to bring up because Colin Coward. I watch his show and he's great, but also his takes suck sometimes.
Now that I think about it, I wouldn't be mad if I'm Oakland and I'm sitting there, right? I have Marcus Mariota, who I still think could be a start in the league personally. I mean, he hasn't had a real shot. He's had some problems, but anyways, that's not the point. He could be a bridge for you.
No.
Hear me out.
No. In the world.
I'm saying he's but that's not the point. No, hear me out. Let me finish my sentence. I said to bridge a year, but that's not the point. We'll get to that. Let's say you send, but not even that point. Like you send Derek Carr and some trades, some picks to get Deshaun Watson, or even sending him to another team trying to get a receiver, a skill position to try and bridge a year or something like that, and then drafting a quarterback. I wouldn't be mad at that either. You could really send, like, that's a ready-to-go team if you plug in Deshaun Watson. If you put Deshaun Watson in Oakland, they're winning 10 games.
Yeah,
no, they're not.
But you're taking out their biggest threat of receiver. Basically, I know Waller's a tight end, but
not Waller, not including Waller.
It's more of like a mock. Like we can just get rid of Waller because that's a terrible just thing by the count.
Both ways,
just add Deshaun Watson that they're going to win.
I don't think so.
I think they're an immediate playoff contention.
No, they're not.
I think they'll go to the playoffs.
But do you see their defense? Do you see their defense? Like they need those picks to pick in the defensive side. Like who's playing linebacker?
But that's fair too. That is fair. Because
like that guy, the guy with the growl fit right there.
I'll take like $100K salary. Don't worry. Like
I'll play for free. Play under. Why'd you play under Chucky?
CTE for free? That sounds like a good time.
Okay, I made like $5.
But
how about the medical expenses? How about that?
I would send Carr 2 1s and a 2. No problem for Deshaun.
Oh, if I was the Texans, I would take that in a heartbeat.
Why would
the Raiders do that? Why would the Raiders do that?
Because Deshaun Watson is winning football for another decade.
That's true, but also,
and it brings in free agents for the next future years.
I don't even think Derek Carr was the problem in Oakland. Sorry, Oakland fans. Was really the problem. I thought it was coaching with.
I keep saying Oakland.
They should be in Oakland still.
I mean, but that's the point. When they made the playoffs. And he broke his back.
His leg, right?
Or his leg, whatever it was. I mean, I thought they were going to go to the Super Bowl.
Yeah, they were the favorites.
Was that 2016?
Yeah, 2016. Right? Yeah, it was Jack Del Rio.
16 is the last time I was happy as a football fan, honestly. It's been pain ever since then.
The Dolphins made that playoffs that year, somehow.
So did the Giants. But we don't speak about those things. Ben McAdoo, baby, but...
Dolphin fans should do that as well.
I don't think Deshaun Watson's really going to – I really don't see a way he can move this offseason because no team is willing to pay as much as they want for him. It's just not going to happen.
Yeah.
You don't want to play football? Don't play.
I saw this tweet. I saw this tweet, and it was like a screenshot of an article about Brett Favre when he was with the Packers, obviously. It was about an instance where the Packers didn't get Randy Moss, and he went up to Ted Thompson, rest in peace, and said that trade me. I want to leave. I want to get out of here because they didn't get Randy Moss. But what happened? He stayed for another 6-7 seasons.
And lost 6-7 NFC finals.
That's true as well. So, yeah, I don't think he's leaving. I really don't.
Yeah, that's like we were saying before. Rodgers not going anywhere either. Yeah. That's a guy that's in move. Yeah. What would you get for Aaron Rodgers if you tried to move him? It would just be absurd.
They're gonna max him out, and people will be like, yeah, we're not gonna offer him.
Well, it's funny. I know we talked about this last time. I think San Francisco would be a perfect place for Aaron Rodgers.
Oh yeah, 100%. I think that's a Super Bowl winning team if you put him there, but it'll never happen. It'll never get done. Green Bay would rather him sit on the bench till he retires than trade him. But yeah, no. I mean,
yeah, it's true. So, Deshaun, enjoy Houston.
I wouldn't be mad depending on the deal. Like we were talking about this, the max I would like if I'm the New York Giants to pay for Deshaun Watson, I would go only as far as sending Engram 2 1s and like maybe a 4 or 5. If they did something like that, I would be okay with that. I'd be sitting up like I am happy with it. Or no, my bad.
Let's say here's the thing with the Giants. The last time they made the playoffs in 2016, it's what I talked about before. They bought in free agency. When you go through their players, the chunk of their defense was free agency.
They got a lot of hate at the beginning of the season. They paid a lot of money for Olivier Vernon, Janoris Jenkins, DRC. And they all panned out.
Didn't really perform.
A lot of first-team All-Pros that didn't make as much of like a roster the next year.
So my thing is, for the first time in over a decade, in about a decade, they finally have somewhat of a future or a direction you can see. Don't give it away now. Is Daniel Jones the answer? I don't think so. Okay. I don't think so.
Yeah, this is a question for you two.
I'm not saying he's going to turn into Eli Manning. Eli Manning in his first 2 years was atrocious. Atrocious. Got to give him some weapons. Agreed. Again, I'm a believer. Build it inside out, not outside in. Front seven, defense, offense. They need that. So then go draft that. You don't need Deshaun Watson to scrape out 9-7. If you can get it done the right way and go 11-5 and have a future still, I'm like, okay, here we go. But now it's like, okay, we traded for Deshaun Watson. We're 9-7. We still don't have a wide receiver. We don't have a defense still. We couldn't pay anyone because you had to make room for your contract. We let go of Evan Ingram, although I think he sucks. Or he's just not working here. I'll be nice. And now you don't have a future. So now what?
Exactly.
You're 8-8, 9-7, and you're maybe making the playoffs?
I feel that's how Evan felt the same way with making the move from shifting from Tua into Watson and dumping him, giving up the 2 1s to I mean, I think Tua still has a future, but it's the same concept.
Yeah, well, he's not going anywhere, so
he's not going. They're not.
Look, Did you have a question?
Me?
Yeah, I thought you said you were going to ask a question.
Don't have one. Top of my head.
Well, you got a question? Tough guy. Whoa.
Easy.
But you go ahead, Evan. You were saying? You're just talking about Miami.
No, yeah, I was just talking about. Yeah, I want Tua. I still want Tua. He's my guy.
That's fair.